Are we talking about? Are we even live? Because I gotta talk about this live. Okay, so we're back on IG. Are we back? Okay, good. We're back on TikTok as well. So before I shut it down for the day, I want you guys to follow me on this last topic. Okay, so real quick, guys, I just got over 300 views. First of all, shout out to your girl in IA for getting like 300 views on TikTok in just a few minutes. This TikTok thing is actually pretty cool because it gives me a little more confidence to talk my crap. So I just tested it before, and now I feel really happy that I have all these people viewing me and things of that nature on TikTok. And of course, I have to rebuild my, platform on that good old, Instagram and things of that nature. So as I work on rebuilding my platform, because you guys know I don't have anything going on Facebook anymore, all I have to say is I like this tickety tock, because I got over 300 views in less than 5 minutes. So that makes me feel really freaking good. Okay, guys. So here we go. We're live again. I hope Robin joins us. Robin, sister Robin. Okay. So as you guys know, I got off live just a moment ago because I wanted to come back and specifically do a separate video in regards to the one and only Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, for those that don't know, Dr. Umar Johnson and I had like a thing. We've never made love. We've never done anything like that, because Dr. Umar Johnson and I have literally, it's been a whole road of madness. But then again, he wanted me to marry him and accept the fact that he wanted more than one wife. So if you guys know about any of those things that you saw a couple years back with Dr. Umar Johnson getting married to 2 women, Anaya A was actually supposed to be one of them. And I definitely, thank God I was married at the time, and I was like, I'm not having it. And even though I have a lot of love for Dr. Umar Johnson, there was no way that I was going to accept any man to have more than one wife, because funny enough, men never want women to even consider having more than one husband, having more than one boyfriend, or things of that nature, because clearly, they can't handle it. It's an ego thing, right? So either way, let's just, forget about that part and say this. So as I was shutting down, I was saying to you guys before that Dr. Umar Johnson now wants to go on a whole dating show platform and literally find love or something. And I wanted to come back and talk about this because a lot of men, I feel as though, are having a hard time presently with this whole thing with dating and getting married. Now, I wanted to come on to see what you guys think about it, because a lot of times men, they have certain ideals that they want from women. They have, certain homeboys or friends and things like that, where these men have these type of relationships that a lot of brothers want. So what ends up happening is a brother, like in Dr. Umar's shoes or any other leader or powerful black man or what have you, they'll have all these homies and they'll have all these people around them with these bad bitch women or whatever, right? And they'll want to have that same bad, bitch on their side. But then they don't even know how hard it is to keep said bad bitch. You understand what I'm saying? They don't even know how hard it is for them to literally maintain these relationships with these women. And they don't even know what their homies really be going through behind closed doors. Because truth be told, your homeboy ain't gonna let you know all the tea. Your homeboy ain't gonna let you know everything he gotta go through to keep said bad bitch, right? So what ends up happening is people like Dr. Umar Johnson, for example, who has millions of women following him around. And I know personally because I've seen it happen. And once I got a little jealous because these females didn't respect me and they were looking at me side-eyed and cross-eyed and stuff, and I wanted to snatch somebody in the... Let me shut up and I'll behave. But either way, what happens in these men's lives is they have so many women to choose from. And I want you guys to understand, when there's like 1, 2, 3 black men available and there's 100,000 black women available, a lot of times these brothers are going to be stuck like Chuck, because they're going to sit there and want to have the baddest of the baddest. They're going to want the one that works the hardest but doesn't, not have time for them. There's like all these criterias that black men especially want when it comes to relationships. However, truth be told, can they really handle one woman that meets all of their needs? And what ends up happening, and a lot of times men don't get this, is that there are specific women built out here for you, but they're not gonna tolerate your crap. They're not going to sit there and ignore your bad behavior. They're not going to act like they don't see what you're doing. Because if you have that bad woman, right, that has all these qualities and characteristics. Hold on, guys, hold on. All these qualities and characteristics that you're looking for, understand that you may end up in a bad predicament because she may have all of those qualities and characteristics that you're looking for, but she gonna make sure that you ain't going nowhere. She gonna make sure that you coming home to her every single night. Because a lot of these women that have all the qualities and characteristics you're looking for, they're not gonna tolerate your crap, sir. They're not going to act like they don't see the crap that you're doing. And furthermore, they're going to make you responsible. They're going to make you a responsible man. They're going to make sure you take care of home. And you're not going to be taking care of these hoes in these streets. And they're not going to accept the crap that other women will bring to the table because they don't have a table to even bring. Oftentimes, the women that sit there and tolerate all that crap are women that don't even understand who they are and they don't know their self-worth. So now I want you guys to be clear when Dr. Umar goes on live and he talks about, yes, sister, right? A lot of times these brothers, they don't know what they have because they sit there and they want that bad chick that's doing this and that's doing that and every man wants them. But then how you going to keep her? If you're not doing well, if you mentally are not strong enough to keep that said bad bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But then another thing too, right? The women, again, that's going to allow these men to do the things that they want to do in these streets with these different hoes and stuff, right? Guess what, fam? They don't have it together to begin with. You don't see me? Let me know if you don't see me, because I'm here live. TikTok is saying they don't see me. Hi. Oh, hi, Fanny. That's Titi Fanny. ¿Cómo está, mi amor? Te amo mucho, Fanny. Hola, tu mi amigas y amigos. Hi, Fanny. That's Fanny, Titi Fanny. So now, guys, I want you guys to be very clear, and I want you guys to comment, and I want you guys to share your thoughts, okay? If a man ain't got it together, he not going to get with that bad chick that got it. That every man is trying to holler at, that every man sees and is like, damn, that's you, shawty. One thing I'm so excited about my life, right? And I mentioned this earlier about my mother, right? I got to shout out my mother. Because like I said, I don't know if it's the curse she put on me last night, because my mother went in on me last night, fam. I'm so scared of that crazy Haitian woman. Jesus. But I will say this. Out of all my mother's friends and out of all my mother's family members, as well as my father's family members, with the exception of like one or two, it seems like my mother was able to do something right. She has 3 children by the same man. And guess what, fam? My father and her are still together. Now, they have a mansion. They have a very large home. So one sleeps in one side of the wing. The other sleeps somewhere else on another side. Master's rooms all over the place. So they have different, I call it, quarters of the house. But they're still together. And they're still holding down for their family, for their grandchildren, to see what love looks like. Even though their love is strange, but my parents are still together. And I reminded my family members when they try to get in between my parents that that's not going to work with me, because my parents got to be together, because my brothers got to see what a strong black man is, even though my mother is the strong one of the family. You understand what I'm saying? But I shared that to say, right, when you are a bad man doing your damn thing, you are going to go after that bad chick, right? Their love is a special love, sis. You come down to South Florida anytime for you to meet them and hang out with them. They will love you. When you want that bad chick in your life, like Dr. Umar Johnson talking about something, he wants to be in a relationship all of a sudden, blah, blah, blah. You better have your stuff together, sir. You better come correct, because the bad chick that you're after, that you want, she ain't going to tolerate your nonsense. She's not going to accept you to be out in these streets and doing all the foolishness that you thought you could deal with and do with that other chick that you were messing with for umpteen years that accepted your nonsense. You can't have a bad and think she gonna accept your stupid behavior. Or you're going to be talking to females at 6 o'clock in the morning laid up next to her. Or you're going to sit up here and have all your bitches in her face. Where they do that at? Where? Let me know. Let me know. Because I've actually experienced it. Who wants half-ass man? Sis, you know what's so funny? And I got to talk about this. I've heard women, and I'm so glad I saw this Dr. Umar Johnson thing before I came on live. Because my mother did go cray last night, but it reminded me also that my mother still is holding it down. My pops, my father is literally like, whatever she wants, this, that, and a third. Like, they still have an amicable, whatever the hell. I don't know. But anyway, you know, I've heard it said that some women will literally take half a man than no man because there's a shortage of men. And then recently, some crazy man that I have been communicating with, like I told you guys, like I have all these like stalker weird people that be hitting me up, and sometimes I entertain them, but when I'm done entertaining them, I'm done entertaining them. Like this particular one, who literally try to argue me down about why it's imperative that somebody like myself accept that somebody like him, or I guess men in general, because I know he wasn't talking about himself, accept men that have more than one woman because it's supposed to be like that because there's a shortage of men. Child, boo bye. Let me tell you what your girl Anaya A did. First of all, I gave him a couple of examples about like why I would never be that person, right? That would ever tolerate any of that nonsense. But furthermore, here's the bottom line. I'm done communicating, period. Because if you show me early on, and we've never even sat face to face and had a meeting, real talk, and like had like an in-person anything, this has all been on the phone and on social media, and you're telling me how you feel from day one, it is not my job as a strong Black woman to change your mind, sir. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. I can't change your mind. Because for whatever reason, it seems as though whatever you're telling me is already ingrained. Whatever you're sharing out of your stupid, dumb mouth is something that you really feel. Because if you didn't really feel it, you would never say it and stand on it. Sorry, guys. If you didn't really feel it, you would never come out of your face to express in so many details why you feel the way you feel. See, I'm not an attorney or I'm not a judge or anything like that, but I be playing an attorney when I go and defend myself in cases and in courts and things of that nature. So I feel like I got some kind of law degree instilled and inside of me somewhere. I just never got the education fully to prove that I am a lawyer. But one thing's for certain and two things for sure. When you go to court, fam, I want y'all to be certain about this, and then I'm going to shut it down. When they start talking stupid from the jump, I'm done. Done. There's no, you can't undo stupid. You can't do it. You can have all the money in the world. You could be a multi-billionaire. You could do like astrophysiology. I don't even know. You could be going to the moon and stuff because you're that smart in that arena. But you can't force nobody to think the way you think when it's foolish behavior, bro. So here's the bottom line, and here's where I close, right? Number one, when you go to court, right? One of the things that happens when I go to court, because I'm always in and out of court for something, and I've had to represent myself a lot, because the whole thing about court and like cases and stuff and attorneys, in my humble opinion, is listening. You have to be able to listen in order to know what your rebuttal is. If somebody tells you 1 + 1 is 2, you're not going to be like, nah, son, it's 16. If they said 1 + 1 is 2, then that's what they said and that's what they meant. It's not me that's going to be able to change how you feel about 1 + 1. But I'm here to just tell you that I don't see it like that. And if I see it at 16, it is what it is. And I got to keep it busting because we don't see the same thing. And in court, right? Going back to court now, when you go and you listen to the other party present their case, right? You have to be able to really observe not just what they're saying, but it's the things that they're not saying. It's the evidence that they may possibly have in front of them that you don't have access to. It's so many different things, and it's layers. It's layers. So when somebody says certain things, fam, right, especially people like a lot of these brothers that were raised incorrectly, that literally don't know what real love is, and I don't blame the brother, I don't blame any brother that doesn't know what real love is, because sometimes our brothers never were taught how to love. They were never shown the examples of what love is, so therefore they can't love. They don't know that it's okay to have one partner because they were never shown that and what that looks like. And in my case, I had two wild parents. So my Haitian parents were two wild fighters and two wild people that were raising kids in such a way where it was a party always. So my upbringing is definitely different from this brother I'm referring to, because even though I don't know 100% of what he'd been through, and a lot of you brothers, what you guys go through, I can say this. Stop trying to force women that are good black women to be hurt by your actions, to be hurt by your denial of self-love. It's okay that you've been hurt by others in the past, but not every woman is gonna hurt you, right? Not everybody is out to hurt you. And if you feel like that's the case, then don't try to convince them otherwise that they need you around, because it don't work like that. Because at the end of it, you cannot tell a woman, just like Dr. Umar Johnson, because we had a whole argument. Dr. Umar Johnson and I, hi beautiful, says, oh my God, Tony, Yamaya, hi my love from Harlem. Que Dios te bendiga, my sexy one. I love you. Dr. Umar Johnson and I had a whole conversation, fam, on live. We argued. We had over like 100,000 hits on social media. You guys can look it up. Dr. Umar Johnson and Anaya A live on Facebook and Instagram. I didn't even know I was being recorded. About why he felt it was imperative for him to have two wives or more than one wife, and that I was supposed to go along with that. Yes, it's not our fault that you was hurt in the past. It makes it bad for the next one. Absolutely. But here's what happened with Dr. Umar, and this is where I shut it down, right? As we're communicating, I began to understand Dr. Umar more in that scenario. And when we got offline, what people don't understand is, again, my background is in psychology, and just like I was referring to with court cases and things like that, I'm the type of person, I'm going to listen to things that are not even being said. I'm listening to your hurt and your pain through your expressions and how you're trying to relay your message. And you may not even understand that I feel your pain. I feel your pain, and I know that you're going through something deeper than meets the eye. But I can't be the one to blame for it, and I can't accept you treating me less than I want to be treated, because guess what, fam? At the end of the day, I wake up every day miserable, accepting something that I never wanted to accept. How is that fair? So with Dr. Umar, for example, when we got offline that day, family, I had to ask Dr. Umar more about his parents. Tell me more about your mother and father, because for the 10 years that I knew Dr. Umar Johnson, he never brought up his parents. In all the speaking engagements and every time I've seen him, we've had conversations on the phone. We were so cool. We were always around each other. But there's something that happens to a young black man who doesn't have the either acceptance or the love from father, mother, community. And they're always looking for something bigger than themselves. And it's not us as the black woman to jump in and fix it. Oftentimes we have to give them their space. We have to give that man the opportunity to understand, I am not your enemy. If you like me, let's try to figure this out. If you don't, let me go. Because I'm not going to put up with that crap that other bitch put up with. Sorry, can't do it. Done. And then when it comes to Dr. Umar Johnson, right? This guy was somebody that I really liked at one point. But when he told me what he wanted and how he wanted things to go, I could never fall in line. I'm not built like that. I'm not the type that's going to be like, yes, sir, anything you say, because you're the only man out here with the biggest brain, the biggest penis, the biggest everything. No, there's so many more fish in the sea. And if we're patient enough, we will find exactly what fits for us. So with that being said, and whoever knows Dr. Umar Johnson personally, tell him his baby girl Anaya sends her love. And I say good luck, because you already have 2 wives, Dr. Umar Johnson, and you already have a few children. And the women that are in your life already, they're going to beat somebody down for you. So I don't know how you think you're about to get a whole situation on a reality TV show dating when you got all these females out here coming for you. Wait, last part. It's so funny because Dr. Umar, you've even had women leave their husbands for you. I know the tea, honey. Trust me. And a lot of you black men do it. And somebody's on my page, real hair, please. Ma'am, you've got other people here on your dome. And I'm an agent. First of all, I'm not an agent. And yeah, I got other people's hair on my head. Do you know how much hair I have? Whoever you are, blah, blah, you singles. I'm actually still married. I actually got married. You could even check my footwork. So whoever you are, get your ass together. Get your life together. You are stupid and you're dumb. Whatever. Keep talking. I don't care. And wait a minute. Why are you coming on my page acting crazy? Anyway, who are you? What's your situation like? You're probably dumb and single and ridiculous and you don't have no hair on your head either. So, hello. If I take off this wig now, you'd be so shocked with my inches. When I shake that bad boy, the only reason why I rock wigs, to be honest with you guys, which a lot of black people already know, a lot of black females know, is because, it's too much work to do our hair every day. So for you that's on my page, real hair, please, get your life together. You are an idiot. Get off my page. How am I an agent? Who do I work for? Reverend Al Sharpton? Is that what you're going to say? Oh my God. I love when people come and antagonize me on my page. I could do this all day. I could, but I don't want to with people that are ignorant. Meet me outside, whoever you are. Meet me outside, because you want to fight, you want to play. We could do this all day, son. I don't care. I'm an agent. You know who I work for. Funny enough, I have my own businesses. I've been trying to get my stuff together for many years. But people like yourself, you come into my events, you come into my space, you shut me down. You have people coming and following me around, just like these other whores did here in St. Lucie County, Port St. Lucie, right? Whenever I would have my events, your agents came in, did whatever you did, not understanding everything I do is for God, right? But guess what? I'm the one that's an agent. You know what? Whoever you are, go to hell. Done. I can't stand these lames, yo. I swear. But you're not going to get me out of character, because I'm a loving person, God-fearing person who literally loves the Lord. And I'm working on getting my divorce. So you can say whatever you want to say. I'm not out here searching for no man or nothing. I'm not dating nobody. The person I was referring to, that was somebody I was communicating with online and on the phone or whatever. But that don't mean I'm a cheater either. So step off. Hair, please, first, or whatever your stupid name is, disrespectful self. That's why I can't stand people that be coming on here. You trying to have a good conversation, you trying to make people laugh, you trying to make yourself laugh, you trying to make yourself feel better, and these people come out of the woodwork with the madness. Thank you, sister. Oh, Robin found me. Yes, thank you, sis. I forgot to let you know, this is it. This is the platform. I appreciate you, sis. As you can see, I've had a lot of traction on TikTok. I'm actually done with my whole conversation because there's no changing a lot of people anyway. So it is what it is. I'm going to get off. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to my mother. I hope she removes the curse on my life. Talk about something she cursing me because I talk too much or whatever. Love you, mommy, and I'm proud of you because you holding it down with Poppy. And at the end of the day, a lot of these hoes out here don't know how to hold it down with no man because they accept anything and everything that these men be doing and saying, and it shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that. Women, stand your freaking ground. You know why? Because if you don't, they're going to always have you looking stupid. That's right. God bless, man. He's dodged a huge bullet. You know what? Real hair, please. Get your life. You know what? Meet me outside. We could talk about it. We could talk further. Disrespectful self. Oh, yes. Hi, sister. Yes, Mama, I lock it. Yes, hunty. I'm done talking for the afternoon. God bless you all. And listen, again, women, stand your ground. Because if a man wants you to do something that you don't want to do, let him know that you are God's child and you're not going to fall for the old okie doke. The minute you tolerate some of their nonsense, or when they come to you talking about something, you have to be able to accept them having multiple women. It's in the Bible. You know, a lot of times, you know, there's so many things that we can do together, you know, and, you know, build better, you know, houses and businesses together if we had somebody else in the family, or whatever other stupid things that people be liking to say. I don't care if Real Hair likes anybody. Real Hair is a devil, demon self. Jesus loves you, you satanic person, Real Hair loser, stupid self. But anyway, I want to say a lot more out of my mouth, but I'm trying to be nice. You know me, sis. Sorry. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, the minute you accept any of their foolishness, fam, any of their foolishness, oh, we'll be a better family if somebody else joined us. Oh, you know, in the Bible, you know, Abraham had 35,000 wives. You know, Joseph was out here, you know, making sure all his women was taken care of. David had 63,000 wives, you know, and they all had to replenish the earth. That was 350,000 years ago, okay? We're now in 2024. There's enough men to go around. And then I want to say this. There's some brothers in jail that need to be left free. Why don't you dumb brothers, right, that sit there and try to make us look stupid by telling us that we need multiple wives or whatever y'all need or whatever stupid selves. Why don't y'all help those brothers that are in prison be freed so we can have more options? Because some of the brothers, and I want to say this, okay? Some of the brothers that are literally in jail now don't even need to be in jail, okay? Literally, wait, the husband is currently running. I'm running behind him. Stupid. Yes, be good. Don't step out of your character, sis. You already know I can't handle the nonsense. So some of the brothers, and I'm not even joking about this part. Some of the brothers that are in prison right now actually literally are good brothers. And they're not homosexuals. They're not DL. They have been put in jail for stupid reasons. So people like Real Hair Please or whatever other losers that are on here acting stupid that have any desire to help free anybody that needs their help, maybe you brothers or maybe you people should, instead of attacking your girl Anaya A, who's very innocent, very demure, very mindful, very cutesy, maybe you guys should go and help these people get freed from jail. Because some of these brothers, they want to be out in the real world making more babies, having a wife. But if you guys think that we're going to accept you with your foolishness, talking about something, there's not enough men out here for you, right? Then guess what's going to happen? Then we're going to stay single forever. That part. I will gladly stay single until Jesus returns than to accept your foolishness, whoever you jerks are out there. Trust that, because I loves to pray. Hallelujah. Amen. I'm done with my rant this afternoon. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you guys for sticking around and staying tuned. For Real Hair, go to hell and stay there. Robin, I love you, boo. Goodbye, everybody. My locket. Have a blessed one. Thank you, Sister Robin. You know we not playing with these bastards coming on here talking crap and then have the nerve to be talking about my hair and stuff. Hello. Hello. Look. Brother, we bless you. You've made the right decision. Your hair, Real Hair. But I bet you can't meet me outside, Real Hair. I bet you ain't got nothing to say when we meet face to face. I know that, Real Hair. Loser self. You know, I could say something. Could I get my mouth salopri? Shemouri, but said it in Creole. I got you, Real Hair. Play with me if you want to, jerk. All right, God bless you all. Bye.